God damn it. Why don't we get a janitor for this dang series? It seems I'm always the one cleaning up the aftermath. Like, what am I, the maid? No, I'm the critic, I'm the face of the show. Why don't we get, like, the old man to clean up or something? He doesn't even do anything, that lazy old fart.
Maybe it's because you three never let me do anything. We're already 5 episodes in and I still haven't done a game yet. Plus, I'm the one getting shot half the time.
Hey now, mind your mouth, frail bones, get out of here! I can clean this later. Well, hello again, everybody. I have finally returned, and now I have to get back on track to reviewing games. And it's finally Thanksgiving time. Last time we saw each other was 4th of July time. So right now I'm on Thanksgiving break and I have some games to play. And I had an idea for Thanksgiving special episodes. Since there's no games that's really based off of like Thanksgiving, we're gonna review games I am grateful for every Thanksgiving episode. And to start that off with, we're gonna start with the video game that started my favorite franchise, and that is no other than Super Mario Bros. Not Duck Hunt, we're not reviewing that today, just Super Mario Bros. Mario is one of those figures that everyone notices. You could show the little Italian plumber to anyone, and they'll know the name. Mario is a video game I have been with my whole life. The countless memories and adventures I've had with the franchise beats all other games that I've played. I was thinking of reviewing New Super Mario Bros. As the first game we review for the Thanksgiving special, but I don't have a DS capture card, and I thought I'd start from where the video game series first began. Hey retard! Mario first began in the Donkey Kong arcade game. Get your facts right! Dude, Donkey Kong created Mario, not the series. And plus, he wasn't even called Mario in the first place. He was called Jumpman in the Donkey Kong arcade game. I don't know, man. You've been acting kind of dumb recently. What was that for, man? Uncool. You being a prick. Now, are we gonna review the game or what? Now, get in here. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna start the Jester Master Race. Always bossing me around. Released in 1985 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Mario Bros. Is an action-adventure game where you play as Mario, an Italian plumber, or at least used to be, who is on the quest to save Princess Peach, or Princess Toadstool, who is in the dirty clutches of King Bowser. The Mushroom Kingdom was a quiet, peaceful place filled with mushroom people, who were one day turned into stone and bricks by the Koopas, which is a tribe famous for their black magic. The only one who can undo this spell and return the kingdom to normal is Princess Toadstool. Now keep in mind, this is all inside of the manual of the game. So anyways, let's press start and begin our journey saving the Mushroom Kingdom. So in the game you will run across multiple different levels to jump onto a flagpole that will lead you to the next level. You will jump over pipes, jump on Goombas, Koopas, gain power-ups, and destroy bricks. Wait a minute. Oh my god, Mario's committing mass genocide in all these games! Aha! I always knew Mario was up to no good. Hold on, maybe Mario didn't know this. Maybe it's just manslaughter. Now, after thinking back that the bricks are actually toads, you probably want to let those bricks be. Unless you're a homicidal maniac who wants all toads to die. Now this is what I call the rise of the Jester Master race. Anyways, there are power-ups to help you throughout the game. Power-ups can be found inside of these question mark blocks. When Mario hits one, he'll either get coins or a power-up. The power-ups include a mushroom that will make Mario bigger and allow him to destroy bricks, and allow him to take a hit without dying. A fire flower which will allow Mario to shoot a flaming fireball at enemies, and also the Starman that will temporarily make you invincible, which will let you run into anything besides lava. Oh my god, I feel like invincible already! Here, take the zapper and shoot me! Ow! What the heck? They should really put a warning label on this game. Oh god. Jeez. You can also find these green mushrooms known as 1-ups. 1-ups will give you an extra life, and you can get up to 127 lives, which is something I doubt you'll be trying to do. You can also get an extra life by collecting 100 coins, which are all over the place in the game. Oh yeah! 1 extra life! Let's go! Oh yeah! No! In the levels, you're going to want to avoid falling into pits and running into enemies. These are all trying to stop you from advancing through levels and saving the princess. The enemies in the game you'll come across are Goombas, a normal enemy that just walks around, Koopa Troopas, an enemy that can be turned into a shell and kicked back to kill other enemies, or possibly come back and kill you. Paratroopas, a Koopa with wings that hops up and down, Buzzy Beetles, a tough enemy in a shell that can't be harmed by fireballs, Lakitus, enemies in the sky that chases you down and throws Spinies, which are spiky enemies that hurt to jump on, Piranha Plants, an enemy that comes out of a pipe to eat you, Cheep Cheeps, a fish usually found in water but can also jump through the air, Bloopers, an enemy that chases you down in the water that tries to kill you, Hammer Brothers, an enemy usually found in a pair which will jump up and down and throw hammers at you, Bullet Bills, a bullet that comes out of a cannon and chases Mario, Potaboos, a lava bubble that jumps out of the lava, and then finally King Bowser, the one holding Peach in captivity, who will spit fireballs at you. So those are all the enemies. Quite a bit of enemies to get by in the game. So that's pretty much the premise of the game. Get power-ups, collect coins, and avoid enemies, and reach the end. There are 4 different types of levels: Overworld, Underground, Underwater, and Castle. And there are also 8 worlds in the game, which have 4 levels each. Every world will have a castle at the end. It's different from all the other levels, because you will have to kill Bowser and hit the X at the end that will collapse the floor, not jumping onto a flagpole. The first 7 Bowsers are actually fakes of him. You can see this when you kill him with a fire flower. It'll actually turn into a Goomba or another enemy. You won't see this when you break the floor though. You know, Bowser's actually stupid. Why would he design a room in the castle that allows Mario to potentially kill him? That's retarded. Oh wow. You finally looked up how to use your only 3 brain cells. I'm proud of you, Jester. Whenever you defeat Bowser, you'll walk into a room and be greeted by Toad saying that the princess is in another castle. And this man repeats it 7 dang times. He just goes, "Oh, you, princess isn't here, fatty." Sometimes I just want to kill him. Maybe I could. So then our hero has to go through 6 more fake Bowser fights and then eventually reach the real one at the end. The game is actually quite challenging, but not too difficult. You just have to be careful and kill the enemies. The worst enemies in the game are Hammer Bros. They just keep chucking their hammers and knock you out cold if you're not good at dodging them. The game's controls are a little weird. Mario's actions are very slippery, especially when you jump. It doesn't feel too normal that much, which is the main problem of the game. You'll find yourself jumping, landing, and still have the momentum when you land, which may push you off the edge. But it's not the worst, it's still very playable, but a bit jarring coming from future entries. Now the music in this game. Everyone knows the main theme in this game, it's just iconic. But it's not the only theme in the game. You got a theme for the underground levels, water levels, and castle levels. And also the ending theme if you want to count that. In the game, there's a trick that can give you unlimited lives. It's done by going to 3-1, reaching the end, and jumping on a Koopa repeatedly on the staircase. It's kinda hard to pull off, but you'll get it eventually. Speaking of which, in the underground levels, you can get to a secret part of the level called the Warp Zones. You'll be greeted by pipes that let you skip to another world. But since we're true gamers, we don't do it that way. Only the old man does it that way, right, Jester? Nah, I'm known for being the #1 lazy junkie. The graphics of this game just look extremely classic, and it was very mind-blowing when it came out. Because before, everyone was just playing Atari, ColecoVision, and television, and Pong consoles, so this set the standard for 8-bit gaming. Now let's take a look at what the last level has to offer for us. Now, before we do, I just want to go over how much of a nightmare the last world is. Almost every single level, including the castle, just has Hammer Bros in it. It's the worst thing ever. If you haven't died a lot in the other worlds, well, this will be the world that kills you, and end that luck you've been having with not dying at all. Now, the last level is pretty cool. There's a part where it's like a puzzle. You have to choose the right pipe to be able to advance to the end of the level. One part that may give you trouble in the level is the part where Cheep Cheeps come flying out of the lava. How are these fishes not dead? Don't they need water to survive? I mean, I bet they taste good though. I could really go for some salmon. Jester, don't think about it that hard. It's just a video game. Go back to playing the shotgun or something. Okay. This part isn't too bad. You may die a few times while trying to advance, but just keep on running. Now, we go into the hardest part of the whole game. Before you enter the fight with the real Bowser, a singular Hammer Bro will be guarding the way, and it's extremely frustrating to get past this one freaking Hammer Bro. If you don't have a Fire Flower here, then good luck to you. This will cause you more problems than your Algebra 1 EOC. Trying to jump over him is like trying to fit a 700-pound man inside of a bathtub. Dang it, I hate this part. Here, let me see that. There we go. A piece of cake. I could really go for a piece of cake right now. I could go for anything. But I have water right now. How? So now we finally got past that godforsaken Hammer Bro. But after getting past the worst placement of a Hammer Bro in history, we now have to defeat a Hammer Bro like Bowser. Now this happened in other Bowser fights, but you'll most likely die to him if you're not fast enough, and then you'll have to try getting past that one Hammer Bro again. I actually beat the Bowser my first try because I'm the best gamer to ever live. So once you defeat Bowser, Mario can now walk into a room and realize that the princess is in another castle. After completing the game, you can play it again, but Goombas will be replaced with Buzzy Beetles to add a little extra challenge. So yeah, that's Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a really fun game, yet challenging to get used to. So with the review out of the way, let's get into the scoring. So I'm gonna be trying something a little different. I feel like I'm always repeating what I say in the videos when I'm doing the score system, so I decided to just keep it to me saying what the score is, and just doing a little quick brief word for it, to make it shorter and so you're not wasting your time and I'm not repeating myself. So let's get into it. The graphics and visual appearance is scored from 0 to 10, music and audio 0 to 20, storyline 0 to 25, gameplay and features 28 to 30, and controls 0 to 35. This will all add up to 120 points total. So, what do I give for graphics and visual appearance? I give it a 9 out of 10. The graphics are really great for when it came out. I think it deserves this score. Now, the music and audio. It's very iconic. I give it a 20 out of 20. Storyline. 25 out of 25. I think the storyline is actually very solid. It kind of gives it a dark background because the Toad's being killed, but I like this story. Gameplay and features. I give it a 28 out of 30. The variety of enemies in all these different worlds and level layouts makes it really fun. It defeats all the other platformer games like Pitfall. Now, I give the controls a 26 out of 35. The controls feel pretty slippery, but they aren't that bad. So with all of this, we get a total score of 108 out of 120, giving us a 90% and an A-. So yeah, that wraps up this review. Super Mario Bros. Is a great game, but it could just use a few minor tweaks to make it even better. There were some other versions of this game to make it better, like on Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario Bros. Deluxe on the Game Boy Color. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, eat a lot of food, get super fat, eat some pie because I know I will, and who knows what the next episode will bring us at Christmas. Who knows, maybe we could be like taking a trip on a train to North Pole or something, I don't know. So yeah, that about wraps this up, and I'll see you guys in the next review. I'm the Retro Gaming Critic, and I'll see you all later. See ya.